For 6 days, he never moved, never ate, just waited. Hospital staff cried. Visitors took photos, but nobody knew. Why was that golden retriever waiting for Johnny D in a coma? Johnny D had no family, no friends. But that dog remembered everything. And on the 7th day, when the door opened, the woman who walked in was the only love Johnny D had left behind 15 years ago. The accident happened suddenly. 1 second, Johnny D was at the wheel, eyes on the road, mind filled with thoughts. The next second, just the sound of metal, glass shattering, then darkness. The ambulance arrived 8 minutes later. Too late. Skull fracture, internal bleeding, brain swelling. Doctors rushed in the ER, but their faces said the same thing. Critical. Does he have family? The head doctor asked. The paramedic shook his head. ID in his wallet, and a photo of a dog, but no emergency contact. The doctor took a deep breath. He's slipping into a coma. If he doesn't wake up in 72 hours... He didn't finish the sentence, but everyone understood. This story touched millions of hearts. If it touched yours, don't forget to hit the like button, comment yes, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more incredible stories. Back to the story. Because something was happening on the 4th floor. The first day, nobody noticed. Hospitals were always crowded. People came and went. But on the 2nd day, Nurse Maria saw him. At the end of the hallway, in front of room 427's door, a large golden retriever was lying down. His head rested on his paws, his eyes fixed on the door, not moving. Maria approached him. "Hey, sweetie, are you lost?" The dog looked at her, a brief glance, then turned his head back to the door. Maria checked his collar. A name, Max, and a phone number. But Maria didn't call, because the dog was calm, not aggressive, just waiting. "Okay," Maria said softly. "You can wait a little longer?" And Max waited. Day 3, security came. "The dog needs to leave," said security guard Tom with a firm voice. Maria intervened. "He's not hurting anyone. He's just sitting." Against the rules. Animals can't stay in the hospital. Tom gently escorted Max outside. The dog didn't resist, but his eyes stayed on that door until it closed. Day 4, Max returned. Nobody understood how he got in, but he was there. Same spot, same position, in front of the door. This time Tom was more determined. "I'm taking this dog out and I won't let him back in." But when the doctor arrived, he stopped. Dr. Sarah Chen was the 4th floor's attending physician. When she saw Max, she dropped to her knees. "Max," she whispered, her eyes filled. You're Max." The dog looked at her, didn't wag his tail, just looked, then turned back to the door. Sarah stood up, turned to Tom. "This dog can stay." "But doctor, this dog can stay." Her voice was firm, final. "Bring him water and food, and nobody touches him." Tom was confused but didn't argue. The expression on Dr. Chen's face said everything. When Sarah returned to the nurse's station, her hands were trembling. 15 years. It had been 15 years. It had been so long since she'd seen that dog. But she hadn't forgotten. Never forgotten. She pulled out her phone, called an old number. It started ringing. Once, twice, 3. "Hello?" The woman's voice sounded tired. "Emma," Sarah said quietly. "It's Sarah." Sarah Chen, a long silence. "Sarah?" Emma's voice shook. Why are you calling?" "I saw Max. At the hospital. He's waiting outside a man's door." Another silence, longer, heavier. "What man?" Emma's voice turned to a whisper. Sarah took a deep breath. "Johnny D, he had an accident. He's in a coma. And Max, Max has been waiting outside his door for 4 days. A scream came through the phone. Then sobs. Deep, choking sobs. Emma, what's going on? Do you know Johnny D? Emma couldn't answer. She just cried. And Sarah understood. She understood everything. It was 15 years ago. Sarah and Emma were college roommates, best friends. And Emma had met a man named Johnny. Young, dreamer, infectious smile. And they'd gotten a golden retriever puppy. Max, we'll grow old together, Johnny had said, holding Max in his lap. He'd smiled at Emma. You, me, and Max. Forever. But forever didn't come. Johnny's career exploded. Hollywood called. Offers poured in. Everyone wanted his name. And Emma. Emma wanted to be a teacher in a small town. A simple life. A peaceful life. Come with me, Johnny had said, his eyes full of hope. To Los Angeles. We can be together. Emma had shaken her head. That's not my home, Johnny. That's not my dream. Then I'll stay, Johnny had said desperately. I'll stay here. With you. No. Emma's tears had fallen. You'll always regret it, and I can't be the reason for that. They argued. They cried. And finally, Johnny left. With his suitcases, his hopes, and his broken heart. But he couldn't take Max. Emma kept him. He'll stay here, she'd said. A connection between you and me. Maybe one day you'll come back. Johnny never came back. For 15 years, he never came back. And now he was in a coma. In room 427, on his deathbed. Day 5, Emma came to the hospital. Her hair was graying now. Lines on her face, but her eyes were still the same green eyes. When Max saw her, he stood up. For the first time. For the first time in 5 days, he stood up. His tail wagged, but he didn't run. Just waited. Emma walked slowly, tears streaming down. When she reached Max, she dropped to her knees, hugged the dog. Good boy, she whispered. Good boy. You found him, didn't you? You found him. Max whimpered, a low, deep sound. Then looked at the door. Emma stood up, put her hand on the doorknob. She was trembling. After 15 years, she would see him again. She opened the door. The room was silent. Machines beeping, monitors blinking. And in the bed, there lay Johnny. He looked older. His hair had grown, wounds on his face, but it was him. Still him. Emma walked to the bedside, sat down, put her hand on Johnny's hand. It was cold. Hello, she whispered. Her voice broke. I came. I know it's too late, 15 years too late, but I came. No answer, just the sound of machines. Emma continued. Max found you. I don't know how he knew, but he knew. He always knew. When you left, he waited by the window every day for years, like he knew you'd come back. And I told him about you every day. Your stories, your laugh, Her voice cut off, tears dripping onto Johnny's hand. I never forgot you, she whispered. Never. I got married, divorced, moved on with my life, but never forgot you. Max came to the bedside, rested his head on Emma's knee, and the three of them sat there, silently, with broken hearts, with lost time. Day 6, Emma didn't leave. She slept by the bed. Max slept on the floor. And both waited. Doctors came and went. Activity is increasing, Dr. Chen said softly. Small, but something's changing. Emma looked up. Will he wake up? Sarah paused. I don't know, but he's fighting. For the first time, he's fighting. Day 7 morning, Emma was holding Johnny's hand tightly. She was exhausted, sleep-deprived, but she wasn't leaving. Never leaving. Please, she whispered. Please wake up. Just once. Just Just let me see you. Just look at me. Just one more time. Max suddenly lifted his head. Ears perked, eyes locked on Johnny, and then it happened. Johnny's finger moved, very small, very slight, but it moved. Emma gasped. Johnny? Another movement. This time his hand, then his head. Then his eyes slowly opened, blurry, confused. Didn't know where he was, but he saw something. Green eyes, familiar green eyes. Ma? His voice was hoarse, barely there. Emma's tears flooded. Yes, it's me, I'm here. Johnny tried to focus. Are you real? I'm real, I'm here, you came back. Johnny's eyes moved, saw the dog on the floor. His eyes widened. Max! Max barked, a happy, joyful bark. Jumped on the bed, licked Johnny's face. Johnny laughed. For the first time in 15 years, that laugh came out again. Max, old friend, you're still here. Emma laughed too, and cried. Did both at once. You left us, Emma said softly. But we never left you. Johnny looked at her, really looked, and in his eyes was something. Regret, love, longing. I'm sorry, he whispered. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have left you. Emma shook her head. The past is the past. No. Johnny's voice strengthened. It's not the past. I thought about it every day, regretted it every day. And now is there another chance? Emma paused. She could feel her heartbeat. Fast, strong, alive. Maybe, she said softly. Maybe there's another chance. Johnny smiled, weak but real. Then this time I won't miss it. The following weeks passed slowly. Johnny's recovery took time. Physical therapy, x-rays, checkups. But Emma was there every day. And Max never left. This dog is a miracle, Dr. Chen said one day. Since Johnny woke from the coma, his activity has doubled. And the reason is Max and you. Emma stroked Max's head. He's always been a miracle. Johnny laughed. He could sit now, walk, and most importantly, look at Emma. One evening at sunset, sitting in the hospital garden, Johnny turned to Emma. We lost 15 years, he said quietly. But maybe we can make up for the remaining years. Emma looked at him. How? Come with me. This time it's different. Not to Hollywood, to your small town, your home, Max's home, and my home. Emma's tears fell. Really? Really? My career is over. My fame is over. But with you, everything can start again. Emma leaned forward, kissed Johnny, softly, gently, with 15 years of longing. Yes, she whispered. Yes, come with me. Max wagged his tail, and this time, everyone knew everything had fallen into place. 3 months later, Johnny was discharged. Emma and Max took him home, to that old house in the small town, white picket fence, wide porch, and Max's paw prints everywhere. Welcome home, Emma said, opening the door. Johnny walked in, looked around. Everything was the same. Same couches, same photos, even photos from 15 years ago hung on the wall. Johnny and Emma, young, happy, and Max as a puppy. You kept them up, Johnny whispered. Always, Emma said, because I always knew you'd come back. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. Johnny hugged her tightly. I'm not leaving now. Never. And he didn't. A year later, they got married. Small ceremony, just close friends. And of course, Max. In the wedding photo, Max stood in the middle, wearing a bow tie. If it wasn't for Max, Johnny said at the reception, I wouldn't be here today, literally. He found me, saved me, and brought us back together. Emma stroked Max's head. Some dogs aren't just pets. Some are family, some are destiny, and some are angels. Max whimpered, as if he understood. Today, Johnny D and Emma live in the small town. Max is old now, slow, but still sleeps next to Johnny every morning and sits in Emma's lap every evening. Sometimes, Johnny said one night, sitting on the porch with Emma, life takes you back to where you lost yourself, gives back what you thought you lost. And sometimes second chances exist. Emma rested her head on Johnny's shoulder. And sometimes a dog knows everything. Max closed his eyes, peaceful, happy, because he did it. He brought them together, saved his family, and Johnny D was truly home for the first time in his life. Is this story real? Can a dog truly sense such a bond? Science might debate, but Johnny, Emma, and Max know. Love waits. Love doesn't forget. And sometimes love creates miracles. This story touched millions of hearts. If it touched yours, share it. Like it. Subscribe. Because love can change everything, even after 15 years.